All right, guys, it is that time again. We've got more Twitch drops heading your way, and these are a continuation of the thank you, or so to say, promotional skins with the OTV and Egoland server folks. And the way this works, I know a lot of people are confused as to why a lot of newcomers are getting skins and so forth when there's a bunch of OG Rust people that have been around for years and have never had a skin in the game, even though there are a lot that do. And, well, to answer that first part, the actual OG creators, there was a form that went out to them before the first streamer Twitch drop happened. It was put out in the content creator Discord server by Facepunch to them, and they all have their chance to go ahead and make their skins. So there's a form out there, they have to submit their own skin, and Alistair made an announcement on Twitter just yesterday saying, don't worry guys, all your favorites are going to have their chance. We're just collecting all those skins, we're getting it together, and you know, they're organizing it, because this is a lot to organize. You got to make sure those streamers are going to be on more, on enough to get the drops, even though, you know, they've reduced the time and so forth, which we'll get to in a minute. But yeah, it's kind of a complicated thing. They have to make sure everything gets together. They have to get the skins all done right, put the certain ones in the right times, get the dates together. So that's going to take a bit, but don't worry. All of your favorite streamers will have a chance to submit their own skin and get their own Twitch drop, as long as, you know, everything works out and it gets approved. And that approval process is up to, I believe, Helk and Alistair are working on that kind of thing together. Getting that done with the creators. So that is up to Facepunch entirely. It has nothing to do with the workshop or anything else. So just kind of getting that out there and clear. So the way this is working is, you know, these are the new big people that brought a huge amount of attention to Rust. And this is just like a thank you to them from Facepunch. You know, there was no money involved. There's nothing like this. This is just a huge thank you to them, and to drive, you know, the happiness and excitement around. So, you know, here we go. We've got the skins. It starts today at 6 p.m. UTC, and it's going to end on the 23rd at 11:30 p.m., just like last time. So 11:30 p.m. again, but of course the 23rd. So there you have it. That is your time and date. So these will be coming up shortly. I'm going to try to get this video out before that happens, so you're all educated ahead of time if you need help. And like I said, they have all been reduced. Instead of 4 hours, you only have to watch each streamer for 2 hours. And the thing is, a lot of people are going to ask, we'll go over this again in the FAQ, but yes, you do have to watch one at a time. Opening multiple windows is not going to do anything for you, because Twitch tracks it. Once you've picked a streamer, you're stuck with that streamer until they sign offline or you finish their item. If they sign offline, you don't finish it, your progress will be saved, and you can start on a new streamer that is online. So that was something that confused a lot of people as well. So hopefully that makes it a little more clear. So we'll go ahead and show all of these in game. But as you can see right here, I apologize ahead of time for murdering anybody's name. I did a few last time. And yeah, it's just one of those things. We've got, yeah. So we've got Juan over here with a metal chest plate. We've got Miz with a sleeping bag. Elo Juan, see, again, I'm not entirely sure there. With a garage door. We've got Moist Critical with a Vagabond jacket. Soda Poppin' with metal faceplate. Metal faceplate. Well, I mean, that's close, right? Metal face mask. And then we've got Alexi with the sheet metal door. I know, that doesn't even look like one, right? It looks like a brand new door. And then we've got Roos with a box, and I feel like I'm going to really butcher this one. Arroyet, maybe, hopefully, sorry, ahead of time, with a garage door. So there you go. We're going to check these all out in the end of the video in-game, so you can see what they physically look like there. And then, you know, check them all out. So there it is, guys. We've got 9 instead of 9. We've got 8 this time. One other skin didn't make it this time. A lot of people are already asking about why it isn't up there, and it was for another streamer that was involved. It looks like that one will be pushed to next time. It just had some quality things they're working on, so don't worry. Like I said, everyone's gonna get their chance. So that's why one is missing for the few clever people that have been watching and paying attention to it. So anyways, how do you get started? You're going to go to this page here, which of course I will link and so forth. It's been tweeted out. It's everywhere. It's the same link as last time. You're going to go ahead and sign in with your Twitch. You're going to authorize it and say yes, blah, blah, blah. It's okay. And now it should show you as logged in. If not, you might have to go a few extra steps and so forth. Now, you've got the first couple options here. Log out, unlink, and check for missing drops. Now, if you have a change in your account or a wrong account linked to your Twitch drops, this is what the unlink button is for. You can unlink it, then sign into the proper one, and that should link you properly again. So this is how you would unlink your Twitch drop account if it's wrong. Then check for missing drops is another button that we will get to a little bit more once we hit the FAQ down here at the bottom. So that's the basic step there. Once that's done, you should have to sign into Steam. If your Steam is already linked like mine was, this will just pop up. You'll get straight to this window and you're set to go. After you've linked your Steam, you should see this window if this is the first time you're doing it, and it'll say drops activated and you should be set to go. So let's go ahead and get down to the FAQ down here. And which streams do you need to watch? And the ones you're going to have to watch for this is going to have to be each specific streamer, like I already mentioned. So that's, pretty easy there. Is there a way to check your progress? And there is. It's the Twitch Drops inventory page. So you can literally just click this link and it will open and show you the progress on there. And let's see if we can get that guy to pop up. Yep, there we go. So you'll see up here, it will show, these are all my claimed ones from last time, but right here, there should be something that will show, and it will show your progress, 2%, 5%, 50%, 99%, whatever it may be. So then back to here, like I mentioned earlier, you cannot watch multiple ones. We'll, iterate that again. You can only watch one at a time. Like I said, if that person signs off and you don't finish, your progress will be saved, and you can now go ahead and move on to another online streamer and make progress towards theirs until the other person comes back. Then, of course, you'll be locked to that streamer, etc., on and on. Now, how long does it take for the drops to show up? This can vary. It's supposed to take about 10 minutes to show up after hitting the claim button in Twitch. It should show up in your Steam inventory. It sometimes doesn't. If it doesn't show up after 30 minutes, then it means there's something wrong and you need to go and make sure that everything is fixed by following all the steps again. If that's still not working, guys, you're going to have to hit up the official Rust Discord channel for there, or the support option. So that's what you're going to have to go there. Sometimes running Rust will help by popping the item in. It just kind of refreshes the Steam inventory. You can also sign in and out of Steam and to see if that works for you too. Just don't be impatient, guys. There's going to be a lot of people. Last time, the things worked pretty quick within 10 minutes for most people. And then towards the end of the day, it started to get a lot slower. So keep in mind, there's going to be hundreds of thousands of people trying to claim these, and it may slow down. That's just how it works sometimes. Do you need Twitch Prime or anything like that? You do not need to have Twitch Prime. So you do need to have Rust to use the items. Before, you had to have Rust to claim the items, but that has actually changed. So we're going to jump to the last one here. If you haven't already got Rust, but you plan on it, you can still do the things and watch them. And then that is where the button I told you about comes in handy. Once you get Rust, you go back to this page, you hit check for missing drops, and that should go ahead and fix it up for you. So there you go. That is a nice little thing for everyone that has been requesting an easier way or a potential way to, get them if you don't have Rust yet. And then if you no longer have access to the Twitch account, what do? You have to unlink it by signing in with this page, which I showed you already. So there you have it, folks. That's kind of the basics of it all. Let's go ahead and take a look at these skins and check it out. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the skins themselves here, starting with Big Moist, which is Moist Critical. He's got this kind of like Garbage Man's jacket thing going on, which apparently, if you are a fan of his, should make complete sense to you. And yeah, it's just actually a really nice looking vagabond jacket that just has a nice bright color. The straps here almost look like duct tape, but it isn't. It just has this kind of really good kind of Rust vibe to it, and you can see his Big Moist logo right there. And there you have it. So do one more kind of like spin around on it there. And that is our first clothing item. Next up, we've got the chest plate for 1 from Egoland. And you can see we've got his capture right here on the front part. Then it's got a nice yellow background with some red straps going around. And on the back, it's just kind of more plain yellow. Nothing too much going on there, just a lot of scratches and so forth. So the full action's kind of just going on here. Definitely a very nice piece for the fans. Next up, lastly, we've got a face mask for you, and this one is for Soda Poppin'. And it's got this cool little otter thing going on in the front here. And you got like the teeth, and then you've got those signature kind of colors from his crew. And a Daisei otter, wait, is it otter or kitty? You know what? I'm completely confused here. I think it's supposed to be a kitty. One way or another, maybe it's a combination of that. Anyways, back here you've got the kitten crew, so that's what makes me think it is supposed to be a kitty. But to me, it always kind of looks a little bit of a otter cat. One way or another, you've got the crew sitting up back here with all their little logos. And the face mask itself is just really cool. It has a very unique color, and I think I can see this one being quite popular amongst anyone, really. Next up, we've got deployables for the rest of the streamer skins. And this one, we've got Mizget. Is it Miz? Yes, Miz. And this sleeping bag is probably the goofiest one of all of the Twitch drops so far. It's pretty much just a sleeping bag with his name up here and a bunch of, I guess his thing is eggs. I mean, that kind of makes sense, right? So there you go. You've got an egg with the face on it there. And that's his thing. That's his logo, or character, I should say. So there you have it. For all his fans there, I'm sure this will be a very trolly skin that everyone will love. And let's be honest, Rust has lots of goofy, trolly stuff. So, you know, there you have it. Next up over here, we've got a very cool looking box for you. This has a very dark vibe going to it. And this is the Rubus box. And yeah, you got this kind of like Cheshire Cat vibe going on, of course, from Rubus. And then you've got the little markings along the sides and a little bit of red kind of in between the dark black panels there. I don't know if that's blood or not. We're going to leave that up to you to decide, but that looks like blood splatter to me pretty well there. You can see there's lots of little details in the carvings of the wood in the corners there. And of course, this box does have glow, so we'll be sure to show that here at the end. Speaking of glow, we've got a glowing sheet metal single door for you, and this thing looks all sorts of like future-esque, but it also has a very kind of like night vibe to it, kind of like a castle, industrial castle vibe. I don't know, that's kind of what I'm getting out of it here. But this is the Alcide door, and yeah, this thing is just really crazy. It's got this nice glow that you can even tell during the day, and it's just very industrial and cool looking. So we'll be sure to, of course, show that glow off here shortly. Next, we've got two garage doors for you. Starting over here, we've got, man, I'm going to be killing so many people's names here. Ilowan? I'm so sorry. So sorry. But yeah, this one actually fits the vibe of Rust really well. We've got him donning some road sign armor and the classic AK in his hand. Looks ready to go with a big old explosion in the dome in the background. I really like the details to making this like him in Rust, and I think that turned out really good. Everyone's been asking me to roll up garage doors lately. I don't know why. Also see the other side. The other side is identical, so there's no reason. Garage doors are mirrored. You can't make two different sides. But yeah, the rolling up, I can get it. Some people want to see it in action, so we'll do that there. Moving on, we've got our last drop for you, and this one is for Arroyet? I feel like I'm killing everyone's names. I am so sorry. It's just, oh, man, one of those things. But you can see she is featured on here with a very pink-skinned L9. The L96, man, that needs to be skiddable soon, because, you know, come on, you can see people rocking a pink one for sure. One way or another, you've got a name down there and a couple of things. There's a little mouse and some frag grenades popping around. And yeah, there you have it. Let's go ahead and roll it for ya. And there you go. And light's a little bit different from this angle, so we'll just go ahead and do that anyway. All right, let's take a look at those glows. So you can see The face lights up on all of the sides. And there's a bit of a glow to the writing there on the top. And then for the door, it's got these illuminated sides, which just look absolutely awesome. But that does it, guys. So there you have it. They're all going to be 2 hours, as you should have seen there in the corner. As I mentioned earlier, hopefully this video helped you get your Twitch drop questions answered. If not, try the FAQ again, or hit the support site or Discord. So, and by Discord, I don't mean my Discord, I mean the official Rust Discord. They have a Twitch drops channel there specifically for the mods and team to help you with your Twitch drop needs. So be sure to drop in there. Thanks for watching, guys, and enjoy, have some fun, and get those drops. Stay rusty.